Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I wanted to share my junk journal I've been talking about for like the last, I don't know, month. I made 2 of them, but I'm just going to show you guys one today because I do have to finish up the other one. But I needed to get this one finished up and sent out because it's a gift. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So this is it here. Okay, and let you guys look at it for a second. And then I'm going to show you down at the bottom, because on the first page I did put some really pretty vintage lace that I have. So I'm going to bring my camera down a little bit so you guys can see that. So there's some really pretty lace that hangs off the bottom here, which I thought was really, really pretty. Okay, so let me bring my camera back a little bit. Let me see where my camera's at. Alright, just try to make sure of everything you guys can see. Okay, there we go. I think this is going to be good. I hope this gets filmed well. So anyway, I made the cover out of, the cover is a book that, some books I got, and I, ripped that book up and made that the cover. And then the cover, you can barely even see it. Right here, there is like, there's scrapbook paper, real pretty rose scrapbook paper that I decoupaged down here, and book pages and dictionary pages and music notes. And I've covered it all up. You really can't see it. You can just see it peeking out little bits. But the top here, this is some really pretty crocheted vintage lace. I got from my fairy godmother. This here is Hobby Lobby, and then Hobby Lobby Pearl Trim, which I love. It's backed with a really pretty doily. I think that's a vintage doily back there. And then this is gorgeous. This is a really pretty picture I got off of, where did I get it? Somewhere on the computer. I'm trying to think if it was Pinterest. I think so. Anyway, so it's been on my computer. I collect pictures all the time. And I just thought this one was so gorgeous. She's so pretty, so vintage looking. And I took some Hobby Lobby trim around here. And I got this idea from Olivia and from V of putting, gluing it down and then almost creating like a pillow out of it by putting some batting in it. And I really like that. So there's batting, so it's not just flat. And I think that just really adds to the whole thing. Over here is a flower, I think. I'm not sure where I got this flower from. Anyway, I got this flower. I love it. It's real pretty. I added another little thing on here, and then I added this real pretty key on here, which is from my stash. I used to sell these, and painted it white. Then I put a little frame here. Glue, of course, those little glue strings everywhere. I hate them. Then this is a little Michael's frame I got out of the dollar bin for like $1 a long time ago. Got a bunch of them. And then a little pretty butterfly there for my stash. And then I did a whole little array of flowers right here, which I love. Shannon Green showed me how to make these flowers, you guys. These flowers are so cool. Look how vintagey they look. So go on Shannon Green. She has a tutorial on how she makes these flowers. It is so cool. I love it. Those have been in my head forever. I'm like, oh, I want to make those. And so I took those. I made those flowers. So I did that, and then I intermixed her idea with how I make my shabby flowers and mix fabric and these type of flowers together when I made them. So then I tucked in a little heart that I actually molded. I actually poured in molds myself. I used to sell these little pieces. I painted that white. There is a big bling piece right in through here tucked underneath. You know what? Let me just bring my camera down a little bit more. Yeah, make sure you guys are seeing everything. And then I tucked in another little, this is another one of those pieces that I poured into my molds out of plaster of Paris. And right there, some of those little flowers I like to make. I call my little Chrissy Crosser flowers because she loves to make these little, I think they're lollipop flowers, but she makes them so shabby, and so I learned that from her. Hey, Chrissy Crosser. And then I put these little buttons. I got these little buttons. They say New York and Paris on them. I absolutely love them. They're plastic, but they look metal, and I got those at a local dollar store. This is a little rosette that I made. I stuck that in there. A little, whatever you call those. Another little picture frame I stuck in. This is another little wooden piece. I painted white with another little flower. Put that on top. These are some little, I love these little thimbles. spools. I wish I would have got more because when I run out, I'm going to be so sorry. But anyway, painted those white. A little butterfly. I used to sell these little butterfly pieces. I painted that white. Some more of those flowers that I made. And I made these, and then I also included doilies and fabric and all that in between there. Some more flowers I made. Some more shabby flowers I made. I tucked in a little jewelry bit here. Down here I tucked in another little leaf. And then I showed you guys I put some vintage lace on the bottom. It is so pretty. I absolutely love it. And there's another piece of vintage lace with some dangles here. And then some more here. And then I backed it with the same thing. So anyway, let's go into the junk journal. Oh, and let me let you guys see this. This is how I bound it together. I simply, because you guys, yeah, you guys are seeing it. You guys know me. I am obsessed with like chunky, big everything, and I can't make anything small, as we all know. So to bind this together, because each page is really thick and has a bunch of stuff on it, I saw, oh, Angie Bunner. I think her last name is Bunner or Bonner. She did hers like this, and I thought, you know what? That is the best way, because like her, I love to make my stuff really, really thick and just put a lot of stuff in there. And I want to talk about Angie Bonner really quick. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she's made some beautiful, beautiful junk journals. And what I thought was funny is our names are the same, and we have a similar style. So as soon as people started finding out about this Angie Bunner, I had two good girlfriends who made junk journals contact me almost the same day. You have to see Angie Bunner. You have to see Angie Bunner. She's so much, you guys have the same name, and you guys have such similar styles. And I was like, oh my God, we do. So when we go through this, believe me, she has inspired me also with my own style, and I have included some of the things I've seen her do into my junk journal, and you'll see that as we go along. And Angie Bunner, if you're watching this, hey girl. Okay, here we go. So let's open it up, and I'm going to rearrange my camera to make sure that we're looking at everything the right way. Let's see. Just a second, girls. I have to get on my chair and look at what's going on. Okay, because this is really big. You guys know I don't do anything small. Okay, can you guys see down here? Yeah, we can see everything. Awesome. This, I'm talking about big. Let me get my ruler. I'll tell you guys how big this is. It is 11.5 by 11.5 by 8.5. 11.5 long and 8.5 wide. So, it's a big one. But I'd rather just do it big. It stresses me out to do small stuff. Like, I just have a hard time doing things small. So, it's just easier for me just to do things larger. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm in frame. That's why I'm doing my fingers through there. Okay. We're all set with being in frame. Okay, so this is the other side of that book that I used. And to punch the holes, I used my crocodile, of course. So, thank God. And I just used twine, you guys, to twine all this together. So, not a big deal. This was the other back of the book of the cover, and I just decoupaged music note paper. Then I decoupaged a napkin on top of that, and then I decoupaged. This napkin is so pretty with these little girls. I love it. A Paris napkin, a flower napkin, this napkin with a bicycle, and then I love this with the little girls. And then if you do this on top of the music notes or whatever's underneath it with napkins, as you guys know, it comes through it. So it just has a really, really neat effect. Love it. Okay, over here is a page I made. I think I made this out of a file folder, I think. Yeah, and then I decoupaged the background with music notes and book paper. I made a little... I don't know what you call these little page adornments by just taking little pieces of nothingness, see, and just making and then putting a little piece of fabric and then putting a button there. The name of those are going to come up to me in a minute. Let's just call them little page embellishments. There we go, little page embellishments. So you can just take nothing, you guys. Take a piece of, take a little piece of fabric, take a little piece of like the potato sack fabric. Another little strip of something, of a piece of ribbon, and then a little piece of paper, staple them all together, put a button on it, and you have a little page embellishment. Okay, so that's what I did there, and then here I just used little rosettes, 3 rosettes, and over that I put a little wedding applique. Underneath here I also took little bits of fabric and just glued those on little pieces of that potato sack fabric again and glued that on. Chrissy Crosser has told me a million times what the heck this stuff is, and I know the name, and I just never can remember the name of it. I call it potato sack fabric, so you guys know what I'm talking about. This is a pattern, and this I got from Angie Bunner. I love when she did this. She took a pattern and made it into like a pocket, so I did that. I think I made a copy of this one. I don't think this is the original one. Maybe it is. No, I think I made a copy because these vintagey patterns are hard to come by, so I think I made a copy of this. And then I sewed it here, and then I just trimmed it out in laces and stuff like that. And again, you can see the background, more pieces of fabric I just glued right on top of here as my background. And then and I made this little pocket out of about 4 or 5 dictionary pages. Then I tore off a piece of a music note paper, made that into the pocket. I got this idea from Angie Bunner. The hearts like this, sew the hearts together with string in your sewing machine, and then put some like little texture on there. I thought that was really cool. And then just some tags right here. Some more tags. More tags. More tags. Okay. And then here's a little tag, and these tags, I get these things from the Sears catalog. I've been collecting those for a long time, and I love it. And I usually make copies, so I always have this stuff available. And I coffee stained it, of course. And everything has been coffee stained. I should say that almost everything's been coffee stained. And then I made another page embellishment. You guys, again, this is so cool. Tim Holtz distressed the little pins, little safety pins, but I just put a little bit of whatever I have, whatever are my little leftovers. Save all your little leftover bits, because you can make these little page embellishments. See? See? So it's just nothingness all put together, and then put together with a pin. Love that! Okay, so all that goes into this pocket. And because these are so, I only have like 5 pages. Singularly. Because I do a lot on each page. Because, I don't know. That's me. Okay, then there's another pocket. Do I have anything in here? Oh, yeah, there's another pocket right here. Okay, and I took an envelope. It's a Hallmark envelope, and I coffee stained it. Put some stuff in here. Oh, I meant to glue that side up. I need to do that. And then this was, I went to a garage sale and found, I always getting books at garage sales. And I just thought this looked like an old, like, little love letter or something. So I coffee dyed that up. And put that in here. Okay. And put that back in the pocket. Okay. Next, I'm just going to check my camera. Make sure you guys are seeing everything. Yeah, okay. Next, this is from the Sears catalog also. I did sew it here, and then I put some trim here, and this is ladies' watches, 14 karat gold, size 6 ladies' watches. They're like pocket watches. They would be on, I think they would hook them onto their dress, onto their waist and stuff. Anyway, I believe that's how they went. Regardless, here we go. Tags. Again, from the Sears catalog. Love this. Aren't these cool, you guys? So I made them into little tags. I did some sewing on them. Coffee dyed. Again, from the Sears catalog. Isn't that so cute, the little baby carriage? $23 for that, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Look how beautiful and ornate they are. Made a little page embellishment there. Remember, you guys, save all your fabric and or all your paper pieces. Put them all together, make little page embellishments. And that's coffee dyed. This idea I got from Angie Bonner. As far as using the back of the patterns, use them as like little tags. So I just adorned the whole thing, so you guys can see how I did that. Okay. And then these are paper clips I made a long time ago. I absolutely love these. Everybody was making them. Love those paper clips. Again, this is from the Sears catalog. Okay. That's a nursing corset. Isn't that cool? These are other corsets. So anyway, if you guys can, get yourself a, if you like doing junk journals, get yourself some of those Sears catalogs. They have lots of remakes of them too. Oh, and then here's the background of that file folder. And it's been sewn and stamped and coffee dyed. because those Sears catalogs are so vintage. If you like doing vintagey type of junk journals, you can have so much stuff just from that Sears catalog. Love it. Okay, again, from the Sears catalog, I love this. Isn't this so cool? Made into a pocket. It's these old-fashioned granny boots, and I love these. I am looking for a couple pairs of granny boots because I love granny boots. Okay, and then this paper bag. Oh, I don't know what that is. I think Olivia gave this to me. Yeah, I think so. And so I just love that paper bag. So I made that into a page. See? So that's into a page, and I put a pocket on the page. So love these vintagey bags. And then I made a out of file folders again. They're all coffee dyed. I made this pocket, and it's a triple. It's a library pocket, but it's a double library pocket. So, oh, and this stamp. Is this stamp everything, you guys? I love this stamp. Oh, I got this at Viva Las Vegas Stamps last year when they had their half off, and I think Viva Las Vegas is. Hopefully I didn't miss their half off stamp sale because I need to go there. Okay, I need to call them and see about that stamp sale. This is just some stuff that I've coffee dyed. Okay, this is another one of those old-fashioned baby buggies. I just love them. Coffee dyed. Put a little lace on there, and then that goes in here. I love these junk journals. And then, again, another one of those little receipts. And then this is some other stamps I have. You guys love this. Love the pen nibs. I love this typewriter. You're just my type. And then this person writing. Love this. So I made this tag, and I made that out of file folders. I can't come to buying any of the big, huge tags because we can make our own tags. We could just cut them out of our die cut machines or just hand make them. So I just can't do it. Anyway, here's a little booklet I made. And this is a little piece of fabric I made for a ribbon. And there we go. So this is the little booklet. It's made out of a paper bag. So it's like a little paper bag, little mini book. And I just sewed a bunch of stuff. I glued all this stuff on, I think, and then I used my sewing machine and sewed it on. Put a little couple of hearts with some, okay. And then it says, the world is but a canvas to the imagination. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'll go back. It's a little pocket I put there. Again, one of those really cool stamps. And this is all sewn together in the middle. I'll get to it and I'll show you. I love this stamp. You guys, look how cool that stamp is. That stamp is everything. It has all the paintbrushes, artist brushes. Love. Then again, I just did some more of that there. And then I just took book pages, did a little stamping with a cool stamp. Stamped this here, which is like a rose on top of that. Stamped some little crosses there. This was a little dress form. Stamped that there. Just a bunch of stuff to make this little booklet up. So I'll just show you guys. We'll just go through it so you guys can see. Okay, just made this little booklet out of a bunch of nothingness. And see, right down the middle, I just sewed with my sewing machine. Okay. It's a cool stamp. Love that. Love this stamp. Isn't that pretty? Everything's been coffee dyed. Okay. And then there's the end of that little booklet. Okay. So then I just tie this back up. And you guys, I sat around this is for like a month and made all of these things, like all these tags and little booklets and all this stuff. So I have like, it's like I have little vintage kits. So I think the easiest way to doing work like this is to go ahead and get a bunch of tags that you want to make like this, coffee dye the paper, then sit down and do all the sewing, make your little booklets. And so make yourself like a little vintage kit, and then you can put all this stuff together. Oh, what am I doing? So it's like if you went to the store and bought a vintage kit to make a junk journal, but make your own little vintage kit by doing all the work and all the pieces first, and then, you know, then put all your stuff together. Okay, next, on the other side of this paper bag that I'm using as a page, this is inside of the pattern, the directions, and it's a Vogue one. And I used that and made that into a pocket. Then I took some muslin. I took just some piece of fabric. Put that down first, then put a piece of muslin. Then I made my own little button card here, and I made this too. It says A Little Sewing Company. I just printed a bunch of these out with fancy writing onto I typed them out on my computer, then I print them out on cardstock. So I have sheets and sheets and sheets of different sayings that I see other people have stamps of that I love, and then that way I can always cut them out and use them. So that's where I got the Little Sewing Company. And then I put a bunch of little buttons here, so I made my own little button card. And then here in the pocket, okay, here in the pocket, I cut these out from my brother's Scan and Cut. This is already one of the die cuts in there, and then I just took some jute and put that around that, so it's like a little, oh, what do you call it? When you have these and you put, string, yarn, or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. So then I made another one of these for my brother's Scan and Cut, and I put lace on that one. And then this is from the Sears catalog. Made a really pretty tag. Coffee dyed it. This is a really cute idea I got from Angie Bunner, which I thought was really cool. She just took and she embossed some cardstock. Isn't that kind of cool? And just made a little, a little tag out of that. So I thought that was the coolest thing. So I did a lot of these. I love that idea. Okay, over here. These are little page embellishments. I love these. These are called snippets, and those are little page embellishments too. But I got the idea from Jean Ragg. She was talking about these snippets, and so I did her. She had a challenge to do 4 snippets and on a card. Anyway, so I made a whole bunch because I'm obsessed with these. You're just taking little bits of nothingness and adding them to this little square. Is that so cool, you guys? Love that. And then this is a, I did put page reinforcers. These are just some ones I got from the store, from the office store, and Tim Holtz distressed them with the distress inks so it would match everything. This is, what is this? Music note page that I copied probably onto cardstock, coffee dyed it all. This is just some little potato sack piece down here. I just glued that on. This is some little piece I had left in my stash. Just glued that on there. These are these rosettes that I coffee dye, and they are real shabby from Hobby Lobby. I love them. And then I took, I got a bunch of punches recently, because I never used punches, but I saw Angie Bunner. She'd done a lot of punches, and then she always takes this little texture, and she puts texture on them. I thought those are great little embellishment pieces. This is a envelope. I think I made the envelope. Yeah, I made the envelope, and then I stamped a little, I stamped on here to make it look like, it was going somewhere in brown ink. I love that stamp. And then I made a little pocket here, and all this has been sewn. There's stitches all the way around. And then this is just a card that I coffee dyed, and I got this from a thrift store, this card, and it's all coffee dyed, and I just filled it with cool stuff, made it to a little book. Look at the cool coffee staining. Isn't that some cool coffee staining right there? Love that. Okay, so then little Rhonda Lee. Hey, Rhonda Lee, she gave me these a long time ago, and I've made copies because I never want to run out of these. I love them. These little pictures of lovers. I've used them in many things. And I just put this all in here. And then this was a stamp I got, which I love. Isn't that a cool stamp, you guys? Beautiful. And made another tag, coffee dyed. This is just an index card with, look how cool that stamp is, you guys. And to stamp it with the dark brown sepia ink, this stays on. Yeah, stays on sepia, I think is the color. Love that. This is another one of those postal stamps that I love. So this is a postal stamp. This is a postal stamp. And then this is some type of a postal stamp too, which I love. And then Olivia Hernandez, she gave me this. Thank you so much, Olivia. I love this. I believe you're the one who gave this to me. Okay. And then this is just, like you get bills, you guys. I just coffee stained one of them. Put a little doily on there that's coffee stained, and just put some stuff in here. I don't know what I have in here. Let's look. Oh, little pieces that I distressed. Okay, little interruption in my camera there. So anyway, okay, so anyway, I have those little pieces. Those all go into this little envelope. And I just, like I said, it's just a little coffee dyed stained envelope. All that goes back into this major pocket here. Okay, and we'll turn the page. We are almost, well, kind of almost done. Okay, so then, this page is, again, some more of those 14 karat gold ladies watches. This is a different page of them. And I made it into another pocket. And it's all been coffee stained. I just love this from the Sears and Roebuck catalog. And then I made another tag. The world is but a canvas to the imagination. Henry David Thoreau. Love that. Again, for my brother ScanNCut, these little dress forms. And just took some twine and put that around there. Again, made another tag out of dictionary note paper. And I also, I don't know if you can see, I ran it through the embosser and embossed it. Isn't that kind of cool? And then sewed it all the way around, and these little page embellishments. And then made a tag again out of the Vogue pattern. Isn't that cool? Love it. And we'll put that right there. Okay. Over here. This is from the Sears catalog again, which I love. It's advertising some spools, all types of sewing stuff. And then I put this napkin that I love on top of it. And so the Sears catalog comes up to the napkin of these two little girls. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's really pretty. Made another little page embellishment. This one is the potato sack fabric first. Then I used a piece of lace from my just sitting around after, you know, I always keep a lot of scraps. And then a little music note piece of paper left over from something, a little piece of paper, a little piece of cardboard, another little piece of music note paper, and a button. And I usually staple them all together first or hot glue them and then put like you know, either like a little safety pin through them, or in this case I put a button on top. And then I just put a little piece of wedding applique with a little rosette with a little button, and then did some trimming down here. Okay. And then on this one is the other side, and I did sew these together to make it thicker. Just two more one. It was just one piece. It's one piece. Everything's pretty much printed out on cardstock so that everything could be really like strong. Okay, is this gonna move right? Okay, here we go. So, on this piece of cardstock, it was coffee dyed. Then I took, and I went ahead and I, decoupaged on some, book pages, dictionary pages, encyclopedias, whatever. Made another one of those little page embellishments, as you can see. Love making those. You're just taking all your bits of nothingness and putting them all together and making a page embellishment. Love it. Then I did, took a bunch of scraps here too and put them all together. A piece of lace, a little potato sack fabric, a little doily piece, another little flower piece, and kind of made a little collage on the over here in the corner. And then just put some lace at the bottom. Next, so let me make sure they're just seeing everything. Over here, I did another pocket, and this time I made this pocket, made it look like an envelope, and I made it out of music note paper. Did one of those little Chrissy Crosser flowers, which I just love, real shabby flowers, all made out of like nothingness. I love doing that. I made a little book, and I'm not going to open it because I'm getting short on time with my camera, but it's all made of just little dictionary and book pages, and sewed down the middle. Isn't that pretty, that little book? And then I made this tag. Okay. Love this. Let me go like that. Made this little tag. Sewed it all up. Okay. And then this tag I think is absolutely gorgeous. Let you guys see that. It's all little bits of nothing, you guys. I sewed it all there. Made it look real shabby. I think that looks pretty. Then I did another little page embellishment. Let's see, why is that not going up? Okay. Okay, there we go. Then I did another page embellishment right here on the corner. And then, last page, guys. And then, again, I took this page, and this is all napkins that I decoupaged. First I put down book pages, and then I did napkins over it on this page here. And then a little page embellishment, and I love how I put the little clip there and clipped that little page embellishment on there, or at least made it look like that. Then I made a little envelope here, and this envelope is really cool because I also ran this into the embosser, so I embossed it. And so it opens here with stuff, but on the front of it, I also, on the envelope, put pockets here and put pockets here. So it's an envelope here, but then I put some pockets here and put them here so I can put stuff. So there is a tag I made, a Paris tag I made, Sears catalog tag I made, and then this was, oh, what is it called? That potato sack fabric again. But this was a book, a pad of paper that was like this, and I made a bunch of tags out of it. And then did a little decor there on top of there. Then inside the pocket, we have some stuff, some tags, little ephemera. Okay, that goes in there, that goes there, and the stapler, or the paper clip goes there. Then I still, when I did it, I still left an opening for another pocket here. So there's a lot of room here for a lot of pockets. And then I just made some tags. Another one of those really cool stamps of those calligraphy pens. Love that. Seed catalog. Love that. And then make sure you guys are seeing this. Okay. And then the last page is what I did at the beginning. Let's put this right here. Is what I did at the beginning. I just decoupaged on napkins and music notes, and I did these really pretty little girls right over the music notes and a bunch of other napkins around it. And then here is the back. Same thing as before. I think it turned out really, really pretty, and I used a lot of doilies and vintage laces, wedding appliques, and then make sure you guys can see that down here at the bottom again. I ended it like that. So let me just look at my camera, you guys, really quick. Okay, are we still recording? Yeah, we are. Okay, so you guys see that oh, it's hard for me to show you the bottom of it. Maybe I'll go like this just so you can kind of see the lace at the bottom. I think that's really pretty. So you guys, I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. And I will get this off to who it goes to. Oh, you know, and let me just make sure. If my camera turns off, you guys, it turns off. I do want to show you one more thing. Hopefully my camera doesn't turn off. This I did get from Angie Bunner, straight from her. She makes these little pockets, and she fills them with stuff. So I made my own little version of it. I took a placemat. You guys, you know I love these Dollar Tree placemats. I folded it in half, and then I bent this back here, and then hot glued it, and then hot glued the sides, so it makes a little pocket. And then I just decorated, you guys. I just decorated in tons of wedding appliques. So you guys can see those. Let you see it that way too. I think that turned out so pretty. So I'm going to just, you know, put tons of great little things in here for the person this goes to. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick idea and show you guys. I thought that turned out really pretty. And there is a pocket on the front too. Make sure you guys are seeing that. Yeah, there's a pocket right here. And I made this out of that potato sack fabric so that I can put stuff here for my friend, and I could put a ton of stuff here. And then I made a really pretty shabby flower to top it all off. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll touch you guys in the next video. Bye!